Okay, I
The
can
club,
see that. That's just
the ambiance, the food. First stop on the trip of a lifetime. Chase Sapphire Reserve.
How you know you looking good? Yes, thanks. I fucking with. But you looking there, goddamn. I said, hopefully. Oh God. Hey, shit, bro. Hell yeah, I did. But that might be hated. But anything, bro. They can fucking. I did that big thing.
PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is finally here on both PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita. And if there's one thing I can tell you, it's not to judge a book on its cover. All-Stars undoubtedly draws inspiration from Nintendo's mega popular Super Smash Bros. Franchise, but the similarities end on the periphery. All-Stars is a technical fighting game, unlike the more accessible Super Smash Bros., which may be good or bad depending on what you're looking for. But a fighting game, unlike Brothers franchise. But the similarities end on the periphery.
That bitch right there, player one, definitely Blade.
Yeah, she hard.
Nathan Drake, he had an ODS super. Like his super was actually
I
ODS.
forgot what it was.
His super was literally no. His super you would literally fucking turn the fucking shit and you were in the airplane and now you gotta like try to get out the fucking the airplane coming down like the movie.
Yeah.
And you fall in the airplane. And I think Nathan was driving that bitch. I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It was some nutty shit. Like it was nutty. Like that shit was nutty.
All-Stars is a technical fighting game, unlike the more accessible Super Smash Bros., which may be good or bad depending on what you're looking for. But All-Stars is a great game in its own right, a worthy maiden foray into what will hopefully blossom into a full-fledged series of its own.
Dante was OD, bro.
Then why was it showing Nathan Drake?
You said why what?
Why was it named Nathan Drake? That shit just blew me. I ain't gonna lie. Go back a little bit. I feel that was a mod or something.
Will hopefully blossom.
Nigga, that's not even Dante. That's fucking that's his brother. That's Virgil.
Yeah, he has a brother. What do you mean?
Yeah, Dante's a fucking brother named Virgil. Yeah, like
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. Yeah, you're a whole brother. Yeah.
White hair.
Yeah, he had the longer. He had the Dante had the longer hair. Virgil had like little swoop like that nigga got.
So you saying Dante?
If you ever played a game with a nigga with short hair, you were not Dante.
What are you saying, bro?
You were Virgil the whole time. He's a brother. Same nigga, same
White
damn
hair.
powers, same white hair.
White hair.
Both of them. That shit.
So who is that nigga?
That's Virgil. I was confused because I'm looking at his picture and I'm like, that's not Dante. Like you can tell that is not Dante.
That's Devil May Cry, bro.
That's Virgil though. That's not Dante though. That's Virgil. That's his brother. They had the same shit though. They for sure had the same ability. They were for sure fighting each other a lot of the times.
Cause what?
That's Dante. Longer white hair, yeah.
So yeah, you say Virgil?
Virgil got the short shit. Virgil clean though. I ain't gonna like that nigga not clean.
Who the fuck is this nigga?
That's Virgil. VERGIL. That's Dante, yeah. You know the same pictures. Yo, who the fuck is that nigga?
That's who.
That's Dante. I ain't gonna lie.
Dante, nigga. So
He was young. I don't know that nigga.
bro, it was a game that I wanted to play, but
He was young. He was young then, bro. Cause every nigga I know is white hair. I never seen that young bull.
Bro, it's that game. Devil May Cry.
That's OG. I never seen OG.
Hold on, maybe it's 3. Let's see.
But hell no, yeah. That gotta just be that one. It's just that.
But what game is that, bro?
I'm really really wanted to play
Now
this shit.
I'm really lost. Like,
No, I really wanted to play this shit.
who is that
This is
nigga?
Dante, bro.
So that's just a young Dante. This is pretty
Yeah,
cool
this is
shit.
fucking Dante.
This is pretty cool shit then. It's gotta be.
For now.
You gotta look at the order or something. I'm
For now.
shocked.
I was like, I looked at that nigga, I was like, well, I'll finally play this Devil May Cry shit. When I was legit, I was like, I'll finally play this shit. Cause that white hair, not doing it. Who
Whoa,
the fuck
what
is
the
anime
fuck?
ass
Yeah, that shit is whoa. That was a lot off the grid. I ain't gonna lie. There it is. It's a reboot. It's a reboot.
Congratulations, Agent K. You've proven yourself.
A lot of things confuse me, like how do black holes work? Why are boxing rings called rings if they're square? Why do prank channels still exist? Elden Ring lore. Oh yeah, and most of all, the fact that in 2013, the Devil May Cry series was rebooted into the edgiest edgelord edgefest I have ever seen. This was a time when the days of were completely gone to make room for the cool kids version that feels like it was made in a society. You know, with sick things you're gonna have to hide from your parents because you know it's just so cool.
I have absolute power.
The world is at last your bitch, as am I.
No.
Grab it by the-
For those of you who don't know, I have been going through the Devil May Cry series for the first time, and so far I've covered the first 4 games, and they have been a blast. Well, maybe less so you, my sweet summer child. But my point is, I had a ton of fun playing this game. It's not a bad game, so let's get that out of the way. But there's just so many intense changes to the story, it being a reboot and all, that after playing the previous games, it gave me whiplash.
You.
Let's just say it wasn't quite on my tempo. Devil May Cry really has an emphasis on style. It's wacky, it's fun. It doesn't really take itself too seriously. So when your style goes from wacky woohoo pizza man to edgy whatever alcoholic man, it kind of blows. At least for me, to it doesn't really take itself too seriously.
Super duper goofy, like
I thought it was
he actually never took a fight seriously.
Oh, well.
Yeah, unless he was like fighting his brother, and he turned the fuck up. But I was telling this nigga,
I always thought he was Mr. Serious, man.
play your ass. Like you gonna do this, and I'm gonna slip that shit. I'm gonna laugh at you. And I'm gonna slip your shit and do this. Now I'm spinning my hat on your head. Dumb shit like that, like Tom and Jerry ass nigga.
I seen other buddy, I was like, oh, this nigga raw.
Cry really has an emphasis on style. It's wacky.
You know, like you can be somebody. I ain't gonna lie. Like if I never see this nigga, I would think
You
you
know
can
what
be
I'm saying?
somebody.
I see this nigga, I never seen none of these clips or nothing. I thought that nigga was a lame.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Cause I remember seeing that nigga and thinking he looked weird.
You feel me?
No bullshit.
It's fun.
See that modern look?
It doesn't really take itself too seriously. So when your style goes from wacky woohoo pizza man to edgy whatever
Then we watching Transformers and shit. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could do this. Hell yeah, Demon Slayer? Yeah.
alcoholic man, it kind of blows. At least for me. Now I know taste is subjective, but you'd be hard pressed to not be able to see the contrast between
For an opportunity to battle a being of such grand delusion as you is a sweet fortune.
and this eloquent dialogue replacing it.
Your prom date, you ugly sack of shit.
So yeah, I just want to talk about DMC Devil May Cry, which I don't know why it's called that. Maybe it stands for Drastic Major Changes to Devil May Cry, because that's basically what it is.
Gamers, where's your motivation? It's time to wake up from this illusion you call a reboot.
The masked lunatic you saw there belongs to the organization called the Keepers of Canon. Now, this group is taken to spreading the lie that we live in a parallel timeline, far worse than the one they come from.
Yeah, one of the main villains of this game is actually Alex Jones if he were on Fox News. And on an unrelated note, if you want to feel uncomfortable, check out this Joker grin.
Pathetic! Just like the Joker himself is pathetic.
Does it make you uncomfortable? It makes me think that somebody's living in a society.
But you can call me Dante the Demon Killer. Has a nice ring to it, don't you think?
Yes, Dante.
My name, by the way, is Dante.
All right, I got it. Dointe.
Call me Dante.
El Danterado.
Dante.
All right, listen, the best I can do is Dante with an O because this guy is a drastic change from what we had before.
Who invited you, fat ass?
It's Dante. He keeps saying that shit, and the more he says it, I don't believe it. The more he keeps The more you get that, I'm Dante. I don't know what you keep me embracing. I was like, the more you get this, the more I believe you're not.
Like I told him.
I'm like, this man on my fucking face. Man, cold ass nigga.
Dante.
My name, by the way, is Dante.
All right, I got it. Dointe.
Call me Dante.
El Danterado.
Dante.
All right, listen, the best I can do is Dante with an O because this guy is a drastic change from what we had before.
Who invited you, fat ass?
But trust me, this guy's cool. The game told me so. I mean, I'd only been playing for like 5 minutes and he'd already had a one-night stand with some strippers, drank 666 branded whiskey right as he woke up, and then publicly exposed himself to strangers. He's so cool. I want to be just like him.
Get your filthy fucking claw off my trailer.
I mean, come on, guys. He swears and goes commando the entire game. How much cooler can you really get? I don't know. I think the biggest thing that's holding this game back is what they did with the changes to the characters. For me, at least, it feels like they're a bargain bin version of what they used to be. For example, let's go over Dante. He now consistently treats everyone around him like trash. For example, to the characters. For me, at least, it feels like they're a bargain bin version of what they used to be. For example, let's go over Dante. He now consistently treats everyone around him like trash.
I helped you back there.
I didn't ask for your help.
Seems like every word that comes out of his mouth just is trying to make him seem super edgy so he can be one of the cool kids.
You guys do seem really nice, but I'm more of a loner type. Trust issues, work alone, that kind of thing.
Which just comes off feeling like he's trying way too hard and it gets annoying pretty fast.
Just be careful. You can get rough in there. I like it rough.
We went from this like goofy, lighthearted, half-human, like he's trying way.
What the fuck?
It's like he's finding like the worst lines ever. He's like, it's David like he's finding like the worst lines ever.
Way too hard and it gets annoying pretty fast.
Just be careful. You can get rough in there. I like it rough.
We went from this like goofy, lighthearted, half-human, half-demon hybrid that didn't even try to be cool and he ended up being a total badass to a super serious, edgy angel demon hybrid who says fuck and screams like this.
Looking from a window above, it's like a...
Listen, it's a different take on the character. It's fine. They tried to take it in another direction, and I think that's totally good. It's no problem.
I'm glad you were okay with stopping ruining your time because that was not okay for me to keep watching. I feel good. It did not feel good when they kept